Good evening and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, and we are not making enough money. Last episode I set up, we redid this track and redid things and we're trying to have a look at stuff, and it is making us money. It is making us money. Sometimes it's making a little tiny bit, sometimes it loses some money, sometimes it gains some money, but overall we are making money. We've made about $1 million between episodes. And I have had to tweak it a little tiny bit. Let's pause it just a little bit here. These trains, the trains that were going to here and back again, they were losing money. They were losing money. And I was trying to figure out what's the best. So I got rid of one train. And I tried to find out if one train would make any money. And it wasn't. It was still losing money. Not as much money as two trains were losing money, which was interesting. But I then decided I'm going to edit the train to make it smaller. Make it smaller. So if I go here to trains, let's click on this one here and edit this one here. It is down to 124 meters long instead, which puts its pulling speed at mediocre instead of poor. And the thing is, that has allowed the trains to now make money on those tracks. Put two back on the track, and it's making money. It's actually got better throughput than the other one. So this track that is the closer one, by far, it's closer. These ones have better throughput when that's more than twice the distance. So two trains should be about the same, and it was when the trains were the same length. It was about the same amount of throughput, but it's got better throughput even though there's less carriages. And that's purely because of the speed, because it's allowed to travel a little bit faster. So, yeah, and as you can see, it is making money. I mean, it flips between the two and comes back and forward, and it's a bit weird. So, what I want to do is have a test of this. So, right now, this has got a rate of 144. The balance is a bit weird. It goes up and down and up and down. It's a bit, yeah. This is usually it does flip up into the pluses and then drop back down to the minuses. But so I have a feeling that rail's kind of breaking even. A little weird to. Let's see. So train comes up here, drops off the goods, it goes into positives, and then they drive back. And then by the time the next train gets there, it's dropped back down to being basically zero, maybe a little bit negative, and then drops off. And then it comes back, and I'm not really sure whether a third train would help that or hurt it. I'm not really sure how things would change there. So what I'm going to do is do it on camera. We'll see what happens with it. We'll see what happens with it. So first and foremost, what I want to do, however, is this one here. So yes, this one here has a rate of 100. I want to say it's 144, and that says 149. But I feel like it's actually 144-ish. See, it drops down. Even this one drops down into negatives. Pretty much 149. We'll say between 145 and 150. Right, it's around there. It's around there. So it's 149 rate there, but these do change over time. So what we're going to do is I want to edit this train, and you don't have to send a train back to the depot to edit it. I thought you did. Because I was clicking the train and I only see a button here that says return, change track, that sort of thing, turn around. I didn't realise you can actually edit the train, but it's not on the track. You can come here, you can come here, even that one. Find the train you want, put on, and go edit vehicle, put on, and change it. So if we get rid of some carriages, so 1, 2, 3, 4, puts it down to mediocre. We'll get 30 grand back, but we'll have to ignore that. So, boom, there you go. Okay. So it's now down to 16 carriages instead of the 20 carriages. And it can travel faster now. Basically, it can travel faster. Which means the hill, because this is lower than this, and that is lower than this. So they come uphill to here, and then go downhill slowly to there, and then the same back here. So this is quite a smooth slope, so it's not so bad for the trains to travel. This one's not steep, but it is steep enough for them to only be travelling at about 18 kilometers an hour up the hill. So if we now watch this train here, and we will see how much money it can make and how much whether it will improve its throughput. So this says rate is now 119. Now that makes sense. The rate drops because of how much it's on there. You can figure out exactly how much it is going on there. But because it's quicker, the time it takes to get from here to there and back again compensates for the loss of the 4 carriages. So its speed compensates for the lack of transport. So less in one go, but more often. So I'm gonna have a look at how that was there. Basically, the only way I can do it is basically look at this here and just see like, okay, so it makes 200, and then sometimes we do this. Sometimes we drop down to nothing. Sometimes it's about minus 14,000 or so, but it comes up and drops down and does other bits and pieces. This one's going to be thrown off because we have investments. We've got some 30 grand back on that, so we have to ignore that one there. But we can look at the rates and we can see. I mean, the rate will obviously it will balance out pretty soon. The other advantage of doing this as well is that I could possibly shrink the stations down a little bit to save a little bit of money there. I don't really think that's going to matter all that much. So yeah, there we go. So the rate's back up to 148, which is what it was before. So because of the speed change, if it can maintain that at the same frequency, because obviously it's taken there. So instead of taking 7 minutes to get from here to there and back again, because the frequency is how often it arrives at, how often it completes the loop. I want to say, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm gonna go with how long it completes. So it was 7 minutes. It's now 5 minutes. So yes, it's delivering less goods, but it's delivering them more often, and there's less rental to pay on the train because the train is 4 carriages shorter, and a carriage costs a carriage costs 20,000 a year to run. So 2, 4, 6. We're already saving 80,000 a year on the train from just rental services or maintenance services, not rental. Sorry, maintenance services. So yeah, I got 149 goods. So it's finding the balance between the two. It's finding the balance. Now this is the other one that I need to figure out here. Would another train help this? Because I don't know whether another train would cause it would be too much money. Like the maintenance fees for the train would not be enough to compensate for how much it's actually delivering. So the only way to find that out is to go here. Click on this, select this train here, and we're going to say duplicate train. Oh, there you go, and it adds another train onto the line automatically. So, yeah. Okay, so let's watch this train do its thing. Here we go. Nice brand new shiny train. Now the trains, they do have the emissions. The emissions are far worse. Let's see where they are. They actually give me the emissions. There it is. Emission 77. So not so bad out here, but if it was in town, it very much would be causing problems. More trains means unhealthier people, and unhealthier people obviously means they're not as happy, and if they're not as happy, they don't buy as many goods, and so on and so forth. So we've got to keep an eye on that when we go to doing train things. However, I need money to do that. It costs a lot, an awful lot, to build train tracks and do things. So we need to see whether this is going to work or not. How it goes. We'll see how it goes. The other thing I want to have a look at is this here, about railing up these ones. So doing the same as what we've got here, like a little independent rail between the three. So we'll put a rail in through there, a pass through there, and then maybe I'll put a pass station here because it will definitely go off somewhere. I think actually pass stations make sense. They can still stop them. So the quarry will deliver to the brickyard will deliver to the town via train. But I need to find out whether that's going to be better to do than the carts that are currently running on there, because it might not be worth it. The problem is the only way to find out is to build it. You have to kind of build it, and yeah, you've got to build it and then hope it works better than the current cart system that you have. As well, we can upgrade the carts as well, can't we? Did we get new carts? I thought we got new carts. Where's our depot? Our new vehicles, cargo. Yeah, we've got a few new ones now. There we go. That can carry all the goods there. That's all cargo. So obviously it costs a little bit more in maintenance than those ones do. But can carry one more lot of cargo. So we've got covered one or a flatbed one. They're both the same, just this one can only carry limited cargo, which can carry stone and bricks, so we're okay. Stone, construction material. Yeah, so we have more things to do there. I haven't, oh, we also have a steam engine for trading people around. Now, we're not doing any people ferrying at the moment, so something else we can have a look at there. Okay, how are you doing? How are you doing? You are losing money right now. We'll leave it going. We'll leave it going and see how it goes. I've got to leave it and not do any other maintenance or spending or whatever for a couple of paid cycles to find out whether it actually balances out to make money, because obviously when you buy trains, when you buy rail, stuff like that, it affects how much money comes in there. So you gotta leave it basically 4 to find out whether it works or not. So I'll leave this running for a little tiny bit and we'll be back in just a moment. Okay, it's been a little while and the answer is yes but no. The third train is making money. So the rail, the line's actually down now, but it is still making money. We are actually turning a profit still, but we're only turning 150, 170, 150,000. Previously we were turning 280,000. So that means the third train is costing us more than it was to run it. If that makes sense. It's not delivering enough on that line to deal with that. There could be a few reasons for that, and I haven't really looked actually. One could be that there's not enough product. It could be that we're simply overloading the station. 2, it could be that there is just the distance is not enough. The maintenance on the train to travel up there and back again is, I mean, it's obviously turning a profit, making it to there and back again, but it's not. The throughput isn't enough because of the goods. The goods are limited to how much is there. So okay. What we'll do is we will get rid of said train. This train here. Where is this train here? Can we go to this train here, please? Right. You are that one there, about to enter the station, which is excellent, because if we don't do that and we go sell, poof, yeah, we get 1 point something million back. And we can unpause it, and then these 2 trains can go, and then by the time one train has come back, the station has refilled. The forestry has managed to refill in time to do it. So you got that as well to take into consideration. There's many things taken into consideration. So, but that's okay. That's okay. So we've got 5 million to spend on a system over here, and I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough. We can have a quick look see. Let's just go with the track, and if I just click and drag track, from here to here is 750,000. No. And from here to here is 500,000. So that's it's going to be curved. So that's it's going to be about 1.5 million just for the tracks. The buildings obviously have to go in, and these are sort of 120,000 each. And then the trains are like $1 million a go. That's the big thing that gets me, is the trains. The trains are expensive, really expensive. So we need to save up. So I could build the tracks, but then we're paying maintenance on the tracks when there's no trains running on them because I can't afford the trains. And I could just build a track between here and here and put a train in, then build a track from here to here and put a train in. But I want to do it all in one go. So what I'm going to do is go make a cup of coffee and have something to eat and let the game sit here and do its thing for a while again. We'll pause time because I don't want any more random vehicles coming here, and we'll just let it go, and hopefully it will start making 250-ish thousand a cycle, and everything will be awesome. And we'll come back when I'm on basically double this amount of money. That's what I want, about 10 million, and then we'll go. Might also straighten this road up as well, what's alright. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be back again in a minute with all the monies, because you need a lot of capital in order to begin doing anything. So okay, we are back. We have 10.5 million in the account, which took a long time to get here because we're doing this weird thing here. I'm not sure why it does that, why some months we lose a bit of money and then other months we don't. But anyway, we're going to try and make some more money. So what do we want to do? We want to move stone to the brickyard and then brick to the town. That's simple, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So how do we want to do this? And how do we want to lay it out? Because I'd also like to be able to get access to this town in the future. So I want to build it in a way that has that's kind of in mind, which means a station here that has a pass by. So we might move this road. I've also straightened this road out here. Well, I say straightened. I've also yeah, it's now not as windy. It's got a kind of nice curve to it. So it's I don't know. I just the windy roads. Oh, I mean, yeah, just it's weird. It's weird to me. I get that might be like that because it follows the contours of the map, but it doesn't. So anyway, so yeah, we might move this right here because if we put a train station in here, whoop, like this, I was thinking, then we can connect this end of it up to here, and this end of it can go this way along here, and it can curve down to here, and we've got other access over there. So I think that's going to be the best way to do it, which does mean removing and changing this road, which is fine because I think this road was put in by us anyway. It looks as if it was kind of just dragged from here to there, and that's not exactly ideal because it does this weird D thing. And so, okay, let's do that. Let's fix the road. So to there. Build a road off of that. Nope, I want a curved road, please. Off of that. And turn that around. I can actually see what I'm doing. We want to come off of this here. And a little bit of a bend on it. Just cover it a little tiny bit every time. Oh, we've got to drag with the mouse first before if you click and then move with the camera, for some bizarre reason it does this. I don't know why, but if you click and drag first and then move the camera, it's better. So okay, well, there we go. The road's now a little bit straighter, which means the wagons have got a long way to go now, but that's okay. That's okay. And we want to put a station in. We want to put a station sort of here, but I want to build this station in a very different way. So I'm going to try and make it as short as possible, which is not really ideal. Can we build stations without any platforms? Can I just put a station building down? Is that a thing that can be done? Because what I'd like to do is have the station on the end. If I do that, it snaps to there. I'd like to. It's in kind of level with the road, so a bit like this. So kind of here. Like that. Yeah. And then we'll have a rail which goes across the road. Maybe more than one, but right now let's just. Oop, there we go. We have a rail that crosses the road, so there's a crossing there. Cool. And then we want to edit this. And what I want to do is I want to put in, well, another rail for definite. And platforms. But I want to go on the end here. So we want to go like this. I'm going to build a triple rail here. Boom, 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 and boom. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put a triple rail here because I want to have I don't need a triple rail here. We'll build a triple rail anyway. Future-proofing. It's future-proofing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do that. But the centre rail can be like a bypass, so trains can go by. I mean, in the future, we might go with 4 rails, so that the trains can go by in both directions at the same time to not slow things down. But yeah, we also might want to do passenger not on this track, but I mean, we could move passengers from here, so not here. But we're going to build it like that. It's not too expensive. The maintenance is a bit of a but that's okay. So cargo buildings, we could get a medium cargo building and we could slap it on the end here, like this. Oof. And then we can demolish this one. Boom. There we go. And that is a station. And if I move out of this station is connected to these now. So, because I moved it to the end. So, yeah, there we go. We have a station that is nice and long and nice and connected. And everything is wonderful and there can be much rejoicing. Let's also take these tracks out. Along. So, we've got 3 ones. We might have to do something with that road in the future, but that's okay. For the minute, it's fine. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to run a track all the way down here to here. Now it's going to have to be behind here, so it's not going to be accessible to the road, but that's okay. That is fine, because spin this one round. We can still, as you can see, access stuff from behind, so that's not a problem at all. This will never be a passenger hook, so don't have to worry about that. I can just put it there. Oh, yep, should have put 2 tracks on it. Oh well, figure. We don't really need 2 tracks right now, but yeah. This we do because we want drop off and pick up, don't we? Yes. So let's go with triple tracks. Let's just do the triple track thing everywhere. And then I'm going to put platforms like this, because I'm not sure how much we're going to deliver. Like so, tracks. There you go. Now I'm not sure what the difference is between buildings. So cargo buildings. 20 cargo items, 10 cargo items, 40 cargo items. 30 cargo items. Medium size. Large main, 80. We can't put that in anywhere, I don't think. No. It's too big to go there. Can we get a medium in? No. But we can put a medium in the end. We can get a large on the end. We could do that. Oh, that's a shame. I'm not sure what it means by items. provides capacity for 40 items. Is that how much? Because they can store them on this platforms. Is that how much can be stored on, like as a backup, so we can instantly unload into the platforms? Is that how that works? I don't know. I don't know. A medium side building as well is a. I'm not quite sure. Medium main building. I'll put the medium main building there. Let's build this a little bit further over. You can do that. You can do that. If we remove this and do this. Go back to cargo buildings and we put a medium one in. See, you can nudge them over. It's a little weird how that works, but I'd have to nudge it over again to get the large one. A large side building. Okay, right. So we'll go with a medium building, right smack bang in the centre. But that connects to that there. Awesome. We will then remove this side. Add our tracks in. Our platforms in. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's our building. So and that is connected to this. It's not connected to this roadside. It's only connected to the actual thing. So this will do it. We will get rid of the road. I should have really looked at how much the road is making us actually. So these are doing 30,000, 30 and 40,000. The brickyard to town is doing 40, and the quarry to the brickyard is doing. Okay. So now let's go with some tracks. Now, if I just literally drag from here to there. Ooh. That's 700,000, and the bridge is not going to be tall enough for boats to get under, so we're going to have to fix that. Also, it's not ideal. However, this is where the bridge wants to be, roughly. If I cancel that, and I come here with a rail, and we want to go up to 3, 4. I think 4. Okay, and we do something like this. I want to kind of have it even on both sides, so we're not too far over the there. Okay, one surprising phone call later. Yes, we have our bridge. Now we need 2 of them, at least 2, maybe 3. I'm gonna go with 3. So let's just drag out next door to it. I could do parallel lines. That'd be nice, but okay, lots of money, but that's fine. And now these are not straight to that. Who built this thing? I don't know. Let's see here. So let's just do this. So we got 90. Yeah, yeah. Boop. Now, here's the big question: can we merge these lines? Can we do the cross? And the cross is going to have to be slightly different. So we come out of the station, and we're going to go to the center line. And the answer is no, we cannot. Yes, we can. Yeah, I moved the camera. That's what I did. I moved the camera. So I want to go to here, and I'm going to go 1 pip more. Do this. Well, that says construction is not possible. Should be able to double join that. Reason why you can't double join that. Okay, get rid of that. Let's try it from the opposite side. Oop. Interesting. go up to there. No, really? You can't do cross lines? Is that a limitation? Really? That can't be right. That cannot be right. You've got to be kidding. You can't do... So a track cannot split three ways? Is that what... No. No. That can't be a thing. That can't possibly be a thing, can it? Okay, so just for testing, I'll run the line out the other side to find out whether it was the bridge mucking about with it, and it's not. You cannot split a rail three ways, which is utterly confusing. I'm going to be honest with you. I am. It's telling me it's not possible because of this line back here where it's taken the track out, which I don't get. But that completely destroys all the plans I had for the game, because that's not right. You should be able to do that. That should work there. Right, I'm going to leave this one here because I'm going to be quite frank, quite honest now. I am not enjoying playing this game. I'm not enjoying this game. You might have noticed it when I was building this over here, doing the bits and pieces of that. The whole... I wanted more from this game than it currently is, and it's not the game's fault. That's not what the game is. That's me. That is me. I want more than this game offers for complications, for connections. That limitation there completely ruins everything I want to do with having a track in the center as a bypass. So that, because I would have, I mean, I don't even need a third line, to be honest with you. It should be two lines, and then it should split out into it should just use the center line as a bypass anyway. So maybe I'm building it wrong, but yeah. So we're gonna leave this here, and I might be back. I don't know. Right now, I don't want to be. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Thank you for watching. Till next time, have fun.